not to do that. And the reason why I tell them that is because I understand confusion. I know that, and I understand that if a person has to make sound decisions, and I know that if they're unstable and because confusion. Now listen. Why does Satan release confusion? Why does he attack us with spirit of confusion? To cause us to be unstable. See, confusion causes us to uproot ourselves or to make fast moves, or first of all, to not know what to do, and then to be torn between two decisions, and then to become frustrated because confusion brings frustration. Then you make an emotional decision, and usually that's the decision Satan was tempting you to make in your emotions, and then you make the wrong decision.
Please come to the podium. We have a 3-minute timer, and then I'll notify you of the time exceeds.
Good evening. First of all, I want to say congratulations to my new mayor and the board.
Yeah.
I passed out a document, and anyone that did not get it that would like it afterwards, just so you have an idea where I'm coming from. I had a conversation with Mayor-elect House and told him I would be doing this tonight. And I'll read it to you. There are two of us. So, Mayor House Board and my Dolton neighbors, not just my immediate neighbors, but my village. Some of you may not understand my concerns and will probably not even care, but my neighbors and I still have concerns with the establishment at the entrance of our residential area, St. Patrick's Steakhouse. You know, we all like glitz and glamour, and I'm not against that. We are not against economic development for Dolton. We need it, and we need it bad. The initial issue with the building was the fact that the residents, because of the distance to the residential homes in the busy corner, were not engaged. Because some things that have happened in the area prior, we are concerned. I and others, my neighbor and some other neighbors who haven't made it here yet, had those kind of conversations with the owners and even invited them to come out and talk with us at the tea, sort of a town hall. They said yes, then they said no, as they felt it would ruffle the mayor's feathers. Never mind our feathers. As existing business persons within the village, we knew the mayor was bypassing steps for them to keep their existing liquor license while denying others their license. The building is here, so we must deal with it. The dog and pony show we received on the Saturday of the tea was just that, a dog and pony show. They started their presentation out with, we can't really answer anything because of litigation, so the questions were not answered. Some were and some weren't. I have spoken to the original engineer from whom the issues regarding the building came from, and I have spoken to the second engineer from his last correspondence of July 2024, indicating it was not done. He verbally stated he was not provided the documentation he needed to complete the task. Safety of the structure inside and out is most definitely paramount, but my concern goes further.
We reached 3 minutes. Will you be sharing it through?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I had an opportunity to speak with one of the owners regarding the trash. That's my major concern, the trash. I've made a joke of it. I do not want rats and raccoons coming in my house with a suitcase. That's simple. We're concerned about our neighborhood. And if they're not, then I would expect this board, along with this community, to make sure they hold up their end of the bargain. I have, I won't read it all, you've got it, but I have reports. I have inspections. I have inspections that are lies. I have an inspection that says that the containers were there January 30th. The first opening wasn't until February The containers were placed there this past Friday. So I'm trying to figure out how an inspector can sign off on this document and how we accept it. I do not have inspections from the original complaint that the trustees brought to us. They say it's done, but where do we see that it's done? It's that simple. I thought it was my duty, and if we're going to be open, honest, and transparent as we say we are, not just the trustees, but us as citizens. And because they're in doesn't mean we turn our backs on them. It means we have to continue to help them be accountable. This is my home. I live at 15101 Blackstone. Any blind I open in my house, that's what I see. Less than 500 feet from my house. And if I don't ask for right, who will? Thank you.
I'm gonna set my camera down.
You got 1 minute left, but I have two, if I may make two comments. First, I got Paul. Okay, so you got 1 minute, 2 seconds, but I do, first, I want to acknowledge and congratulate newly elected trustee Mary Avent to the Dolton Township Board. So the comments have been shared, and of course, we've had many dialogue on this. So we have, as a board member, we have a couple of different concerns and ongoing that we will make sure we continue to monitor. First and foremost, we want to make sure that the village has done all proper steps needed in the process of this building opening. We have our attorneys that will be reviewing everything and have been in ongoing review to make sure all inspections have been done, all things have been passed structurally, because the last thing the village wants, of course, is a disaster, and we definitely do not want any additional litigation. So that's step one. Part two on there is we care greatly and tremendously. So when we're talking about the debris and everything that's over there, not only for this business, but all businesses, we want to make sure they are aware. Code enforcement, and I will be riding around, the trustees will be riding around, and we will be talking to all business owners. So in the coming days and months, there will be warnings issued, and if those warnings are not heeded, tickets will be following in every step of enforcement. We will clean up this community. So I want to make sure that is understood too.
Amen.
Yes.
Okay, Mayor. All right.
Thank you. Once again, congratulations. Proud of all of you. To add to Mary, the owners now own the soccer dome. And previously, attached to the soccer dome, going at the backyards of 51st Street, there's a privacy wood fence. It's painted red in color, and it has warning signs posted on it. I made some pictures, but I mean, it's my phone. But anyway, that fence, yes, it's in bad shape, but it still is up there. When you get to Blackstone, 150th and Blackstone, that fence continued, and it butted to the back end of the Veterans Hospital. That is where St. Patrick is at. On that side, the privacy for Blackstone is gone. That was one additional layer of safety that we could feel. We didn't have to worry or concern about you get out of the bowling alley, you end up hanging out, and just run on through people's backyards. If they could put that fence, the extension of that fence, just come back and take a look at it, you'll see it's gone on the Blackstone side. And that would give some kind of protection for that lady that lives at 150th and 150-26 South Blackstone. Her front yards are trash. Okay, I don't know about the potholes, but they are huge. 151st and Blackstone, and down the street from Deepman Elementary School, huge. The whole 151st and Blackstone. My neighbor Patrick couldn't be there, but he had to get towed out, and he has a pickup truck. He had to get a tow in order to get his vehicle out of that hole. That was recently 2 years ago.
Thank you very much.
See, good job, residents. Good job, Mary. Don't forget, right now it's happening right now this year time that the feds are looking at St. Patrick's. So she not supposed to bring that up. That's what happens in the middle of this. You see what I'm saying? And I'm going to highlight that. Nobody falls for that. Don't be afraid. Ask about St. Patrick's. Ask about the inspections. We're not giving them a chance to go on vacation, period. We had our refractor period where we all had to just woosah. That's why I fell back a little bit, let them have fun. But it's no plan. Y'all have to keep this fight moving. The train got to keep moving. I don't agree with that statement. I do love you, Nicole, but that right there, I'm gonna tell y'all, we capping for the people. Go ask some questions. Mother Mary gonna bring that work. Go watch Mother Mary. Watch what she does. I'm grateful for her. Thank God for Mother Mary. She gonna fight for y'all.
Yeah.
Fight for y'all. And with that goes to say, love you. I gotta go.
Now, all you crackheads, out!
I could not be here breathing and be comfortable if I was really as bad as they was making it. You know, nobody could be around me. So for me to be this calm, I must have some kind of inner peace. And my inner peace is knowing that once everybody take the time to really see what type of person I am, you'd be surprised that I stuck around this long. I have to make the life that I do live as happy as I can and try to do the best with what I have. You know, live the best life I can live, be as happy as I can be. Nothing is perfect for anybody. I don't know.
Boys, I swear, I think I figured it out. You know why they don't want us redneck brothers and sisters and the hood brothers and sisters getting along? You know why? Because we'd be unstoppable. I'm telling you right now, we would shut shit down.
Imagine if my small business blew up overnight and I woke up to some sales. Boost this video so people who like my products can find me.
Algorithm. Where you at, bitch?